Rishab Sharma is fast becoming a phenomenon in the music industry. The sitar player's upcoming concert this weekend at New Jersey Performing Arts Center sold out in just 24 hours. And his fans say he's making the sitar more mainstream, blending his work with hip-hop and Indian classical music.
I love this, but Rishab is more than just a musician. He's also a fierce advocate for mental health. He joins us now to tell us his story. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
The sitar, you've made it popular. It's really gaining popularity, but for those who might not know, you've got this beautiful instrument with you. Tell us about it.
So, this is I would say, the most popular Indian instrument there is right now because of my guru Ravi Shankar and his collaboration with the Beatles, and how the sitar has always come back and found its way in pop culture. Yeah, it's a beautiful 19-string instrument made by my father. We've been making these instruments for like 4 generations now.
Wow.
Your father made this.
Yeah, that's his name right here.
This is literally a piece of art, and I know that viewers may not be able to tell, but there's so much intricate engraving on this musical instrument.
The detail on the wood.
It's stunning. Maybe for people that don't know much about this instrument, compare it to maybe what a guitar would be, because that's 5 strings?
Yes, guitar has 5 to 6 strings.
Yeah.
But this has 6 top strings, but also 13 sympathetic strings, which sort of sing along with the main strings. So it creates that reverberating sound and like larger than life sound.
Which would mean it's infinitely harder to play than the guitar, right?
To tune, with practice, I think anyone can do anything.
You talk about working under Ravi Shankar, who is a legend. How did you get into, obviously your dad makes sitars, but how did you get into this? How did you know you wanted to play?
So my dad put me onto the sitar so I could make better instruments. So performing in front of a crowd was never the goal or the idea. But funny enough, my guru found me on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, even though my dad was making his instruments, but he didn't make that connection until like he saw me on YouTube, and then he saw my name, Rishab Rikhiram, then he connected to his name, and then he called my dad that, hey Sanjay, is that your kid? Then he was like, yeah, bring him over. And that's how my journey sort of started. So I owe everything to my dad and my guru for teaching me everything I know today.
Well, maybe Indian musical phenom wasn't on your list of things to accomplish, but maybe psychology was, because you blend a lot of this in your shows. You talk about your mental health in your shows. You're not just going to get a performance. You're kind of going to get almost like a life lesson from you. How did you kind of add that into the performance?
During the pandemic, I lost my grandfather, who was like a third parent to me, and I was really taken aback by that loss, and I was going through a lot of anxiety anyway because of how uncertain things were for, especially as a musician. So I hit my lowest point at that time. I was going through depression, anxiety, and I believe this instrument is what like brought me out of it. It was like this, and with combination with therapy, which made me feel better. And I just share my story so people don't think that they're alone in this. It can happen to anyone. So I often share this story at my shows, and now we are trying to bring back the traditional ways of coping with mental health through meditation, and we call it Rag Chikitsa, which in Sanskrit means raga therapy. So that is what we practice at our shows, and just remind people that this is something that has existed in our tradition for so long. So I'm not doing something new. I'm just bringing what has already been done to the mainstream now.
It's amazing. You're 25 years old. You play for the White House for President Biden. Tell us where we can find you on social media and follow your journey.
So I'm pretty active on Instagram. It's called Rishab S Music. So RISHABS Music. That's where I post the most about my tours. So we are also performing at the Town Hall on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tickets still available?
They're like 100 tickets.
Okay. Going fast.
Yeah. My management just texted me. They're like,
any website where people can find it before we go?
RishabSharma.com is my website, and best place is my Instagram. So guys, log on.
Rishab, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. It really means a lot.
Thank you.